eating some of it, but this is the rest of it. It's kind of like a shahofsaintaugustine, which is a Korean dish that you make with rice and a bunch of other shit. So what I put here was a marinated spicy chicken that I cooked with mushrooms and also some spices, and some rice, and some spicy sauce called gochujang, and some of these little yellow pickled radishes, and unfortunately I don't really know the name of them because I don't care. But they are delicious. Listen to this crunch, it's so good. So this is, I think it's called a daikon radish, but it's some sort of a kimchi. And got some rice on it, but listen to this. Sweet and salty, so good. I have a story today. I'm hungry, but here's my story. So, I'm a realtor in Florida, and I want to list your property for sale when you're ready to sell it, right? Of course. So I got an email. It was through one of these websites, and I wasn't paying to be a premier vendor on the website. So I got this email, and I was just like, that's kind of weird. And it was an email from somebody that said, I own this property. Here's the address. I want you to list it for sale for me. And you're like, wow, what a layup. It doesn't get much easier than that, right? I'm like, not many people really call you out of the blue or send you an email saying that they want to list their property with you. Now, I'm a little bit new, or at least I was at the time. I was very new at the time, and I didn't even have any listings. So I was like, sweet, I got a listing. And then I was like getting all the information that I needed for the listing, and you can get all of it online mostly, right? So then I was getting all my ducks in a row, and I also sent an email to the seller being like, here's my contract, so that if you want to sign the listing agreement, please sign here. They signed it and they emailed it back to me. I'm like, okay, great. At this point, we started texting, but I had a phone conversation with this person yet. So they called me out of the blue. They signed the listing agreement online, and then I was going to go ahead and enter all the information so that I could get that thing listed for real. And in the back of my mind, I was like, what's going on here? So guess what happened? So just remember, a contract is to protect the person. Okay? So if anybody ever wants you to write a contract, they want you to sign the contract. Okay? So this guy signed the contract. I got the listing. I'm going to post it online so that the world can see, right? And then I looked online and typed in the address. Guess what? It was already listed. So I was like, what do I do? And, I had so many choices. I could just list it. Then there would be two listings for the same address and different prices because I recommended a different price. So then, there I was. And I ended up talking to my broker. And I said, what should I do? And she said, call that person that has that property listed and tell them what happened to you and that is going on with the customer. And then they asked me, do you want to keep the listing? And I was like, no, I'm out. So two people told this person that this person, the seller, was going to list with them online. And then they were like, okay, what would you do? Comment below. Follow me for more real estate tips in Florida.